I'm going to give my critique and my honest opinion about the Bottom of YouTube Awards. All right, what's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing? Okay, so the Bottom of YouTube Awards was just happened, and I got a chance to sit down and watch. So I'm going to tell you my little critique and exactly what I think of the BOYT Awards. That's right, the Bottom of YouTube Awards. All right, so I want to start off by saying last year was the first annual Bottom of YouTube Awards, and it was put on by big time Aaron, whatever he was back then, I forget. But anyway, Aaron, Life with Aaron is the channel now, but Aaron did it last year and did a really good job. So I was thinking, after a year of doing more videos, and it's probably going to even be bigger and better than it was last year. So I was looking forward to it. Aaron did not disappoint. You could tell, just like last year, there was a lot of thought, time, and effort that went into this whole big production. And yes, it was a big production. So the video that ran a little over an hour long, right there, that's a lot to do when you're not live streaming. So, first off, I just have to tip the hat to Aaron. Excellent job. Excellent job. Anybody who is a creator and makes videos knows, well, most of us knows that a lot of time goes into editing just your video. Now you got presenters that are making videos. You got to reach out to these people and tell them what you expect or what you would like them to do and everything, and give them nominees, and then they make the video and they send it to you, and you have to incorporate that into what you have in mind for your show. And so it's a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a whole lot of editing. So I think he did a very good job putting everything together and put out a really nice video, really good show. And it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It kept my attention for the entire time. There was one little lull. I'll talk about that. But other than that, overall, it kept my attention for the entire little over an hour. Now the presenters were picked. I don't know if they were chosen, if you reached out to people, or if people said, hey, I'd like to do this. I'd like to help out. I'd like to be a part of whatever, however the process went. It was pretty cool. The presenters did a good job submitting their videos, doing their videos, and Aaron incorporating the videos. I thought it was well done overall. My one little criticism is, and I'm not bashing anybody, criticism. One little criticism was Kentucky Ranger. Kind of little drawn out, and a lot of lulls and some dead air, some downtime. But other than that, good effort. I liked the green screen work and everything. The kind of half a cat kind of gave it away. But other than that, it was nice. Well done. But a little bit of a lull in the activity there. But again, just a little bit of criticism. Constructive. Not bashing anybody. Now, the other thing I like to point out is, now I know most of the people that were mentioned or that were being presenters or whatever, but there were a few that were new to me. People I have no idea who they are, what they do. So it gave me a chance to go over and check out some new channels. So there, it also promotes some channels that people may not know about. And that's always a good thing, isn't it? Now, before I get too far into this, I do have to say that Seymour wants to throw in his 2 cents. So I'll let him do just that. Go ahead, man.
Thanks, BV. All right. I wanted to talk about what I know best. That is puppets. That's right. Of course. I know all about puppets because I am am a puppet. So, first of all, I want to say congratulations to Crotchy. Crotchy's a good guy. I mean, come on. It isn't his fault he has the worst fucking voice ever of any of the puppets. Alright, anyway. Congrats, Crotchy. Way to go, man. And to Jack, too, for first runner-up. Now, puppets. The vlogger puppets. I have to say, now, when it comes to best parodies, definitely, hands down, the vlogger puppets. Why? Here's why. The vlogger puppets does everybody. It is a true parody channel, not an obsession channel. Some of these parody channels, they glom onto one person, and that's all they do. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. The same person, the same thing. It's nauseating. Now, the vlogger puppets is funny. Lots of characters, and not really mean if you look at it. It's like a caricature artist. They take that feature, they exaggerate it, and that's what they draw. Well, that's what the vlogger puppets does, in my opinion. So, very deserving. And the Legend Award, yes, for sure. So, congrats to the vlogger puppets. Okay, BB. That's all I got. Alright. Later.
Very well said indeed. Yes, and if anybody's going to talk about puppets, it should be you. I agree. Okay. So I would like to congratulate everyone that was even mentioned. Whether you were nominated, a runner-up, a winner, or even just mentioned. I want to congratulate everybody. It was a big platform. It was well promoted. Everybody knew about it in advance. A lot of people were looking forward to it. So if you were the bottom of the bottom, and just up and coming and didn't get an award, but if you were mentioned, I'm sure it's going to help you out. So that's a big plus. So I'm going to say congratulations. I want to give a little special shout out to the Geese. Geese, I agree with that. Geese needs a little pat in the back. I enjoy Geezer's videos. He started out one way, kind of went and trying to find his little niche, but he was experimenting and finding his way, and I enjoy his stuff. It's different. It's not like everybody else's. But you can watch it, and you can see he puts in the time and effort with his little voiceovers and things. He does a good job. I think he does, so I think that was well deserved. I also want to say congrats, special congrats anyway, to Bama Mike. Now, there are those that say that Mike is kind of dull and dry and lifeless, and he just, I don't know. Well, truth be told, if I'm going to be totally honest, yeah, Mike is a little monotone and not very full of life and kind of blasé, if you will. But the man does his editing, does his research. When he goes someplace and talks about something, he knows what he's talking about, and he talks about stuff. So you can tell he does his research. He spends the time in the editing room. He spends a lot of time, puts a lot of effort in. Even when he reviews products, whether it be cameras or whatever, he spends the time and he talks about what he's talking about. He looks into it. Now, is he a little bit stale? Yeah, he is. He can be at times. But then again, you got to figure The man has a wife that he is driving all over hell's creation that works nice. He's got kids, family, softball, all kinds of other shit. And he doesn't get a lot of sleep with the filming and the editing and the being a normal person every day, life, father, husband, and everything else. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to be upbeat and perky when your ass is dragging from a little bit of sleep. But I think with time, and as he settles into his own, and this editing process and the research and life gets a little bit more, regular, I think he can work on his personality, should we say. And I think he'll be off and running, and he has the makings of a very, very excellent channel. So, hats off to you, Mike. Now, the other thing I'd like to address is the Rosie tribute. Yes, the Rosie tribute was very well done. I think Aaron handled it well. Kind of, slid into it and, kind of stopped and focused and made sure, okay, this isn't part of the fun and, poking fun and the parody and, having a good time. We're gonna stop, focus, zone in, and we're gonna talk serious about this. And it was done real well without killing the flow of the show. So I think that was done really well, and it was well deserved. Rosie was a big part of what we call the bottom of YouTube, or what is known as the bottom of YouTube, and it was a nice little extra award. And I will say, I'm going to give you my opinion on this real quick, but Ruthie D, not that she's not deserving. We all love Ruthie D. She's a super, super sweet lady. And yes, she stays in the middle. She loves everybody. It doesn't matter. But however, she is a creator, so she has her daily vlogs. So I kind of think that, again, not that she's not deserving, but I think that kind of took her out of the Rosie tribute category, because Rosie wasn't a creator. She was just a big support system for a lot of people starting out and muddling their way through this bottom of YouTube. So the first person that come to my mind, and there's probably others, and it's just what comes to my mind, was Kat Kankin. She's always first, no matter where I go, whose video I watch, she's there. She's always leaving a comment, whether it be first, second, third, or she's leaving a comment everywhere I go, just about, she's there. And if she's in my live stream, which she always is, she's a loyal blind viewer, and I'm talking shit about Dave, she doesn't go, well, I'm in BlindViews live stream, let me jump on board and go, yes, BlindViews, you're right. No, she never does that. She either stays neutral and says nothing, or she will defend the other one. So that's why my little extra special tip of the hat, the Rosie Tribute Award, I would give to Kat, just because she reminds me more of Rosie, because she is not a creator, but a very, very, very big support system to a lot of us all over the place. So this one is a special shout out from BlindViews to Kat. Now I would like to say, of course, you knew it was coming. As much as Dave getting people's names wrong and tripping over his own tongue and stumbling over shit and calling Caravan Carolyn Caravan Kevin and calling RV Davey RV Joey and all that shit, as much as that drives me insane, he's better off the cuff and just tripping over his tongue and not getting shit right than he is trying to be scripted or being fed lines to work off of. It was it was brutal. It was very tough to watch at times. Oh yes, that is very right. I think that you are correct with this is a very it was trying to be scripted, or again just being fed lines saying I'm going to say this and you pick it up from there. It was pretty rough. It was a little brutal and tough to watch. So yeah. And And I did say congratulations and a big thumbs up to Aaron, because I know Dave had zero effort. And I know that's probably about as much effort as he put into all this. We know Dave was the guy with the numbers and the guy with the people with ears. So he was the mouthpiece. And I'm pretty positive that Aaron did 99.9% of the work on this. Now I want to talk about something that was missing. A real big thing that was missing to me, a huge part that was missing. I was just like, what? Was Lou. Lou Skunt. Love him, hate him, love to hate him, hate to love him, love to love him. Whatever you look, whatever you think about Lou, I think Lou is one of the first, if not the second or third thing I think of when I hear the words bottom of YouTube. Lou is like there. It's either first, second, or third is the things that I think of when it comes to the bottom of YouTube. So without the big guy being there in some way, even saying his name, showing his picture, or him even doing a this is bullshit, whatever it may be, without Lou being in there somewhere, it just seemed empty and fell a little short. Just BlindViews' opinion. Not everybody's, but hey, it's just me. So here's my final thought. I think if this thing is to go on and to happen again next year, which I hope it does, because I think it's a good thing, and I think Aaron does a phenomenal job at it. Phenomenal job. I know it's a lot of work, and he may not have the time for that shit and may not even have the energy to do it again, but I hope he does, because I enjoyed it so far both times that it happened. But I think what we have to do, starting today, before the next one happens, is I think we need to define the bottom of YouTube. Is it a numbers thing? Is it a group thing? Is it a feeling thing? What is it? Is it a family thing? What is it? What is the bottom of YouTube, and who qualifies to be in it? Now, I know you're going to say, well, it really doesn't matter, and yada, 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 and quit talking shit and everything. But listen, just hear me out. Now, if you got people say like Carolyn's RV Life, Nomadic Fanatic, hell, even Chrome from Van City Van Life, if you have those people in a category for a bottom of the YouTube award, and you say to Chrome, hey, you just won a bottom of the YouTube award. He goes, what the hell is the bottom of YouTube? Okay, is he in the bottom of YouTube if he doesn't even know what the hell it is? Carolyn's RV Life, do you think she gives a shit about what the bottom of YouTube thinks? Do you think she gives a shit what the bottom of YouTube is? Do you think she thinks she is a part of the bottom of YouTube? So why would you nominate someone like that, give them an award that they have zero interest in? They couldn't care less. A Nomadic Fanatic. Okay, so you're putting someone with 100,000 subscribers up against someone with 200 subscribers. Who do you think is going to get more votes? I mean, come on, folks, let's be real. Does Nomadic Fanatic care? Should he be in the bottom of YouTube anything anymore? Just because the bottom of YouTube people talk about him, does that put him in the bottom of YouTube? And is it fair to have him, again, 100,000 subscribers against somebody with 200 subscribers? Who do you think is going to get more votes? It's just common sense. Now, again, why define the bottom of YouTube? Because people like Munchachi, Geezer, Oshkosh is Josh, and people like that, those people would appreciate it. They care if they win or not. They would like the pat on the back, the accolades, the acknowledgement. They actually care. But when you reach way up there and you start picking Carolyn's RV Life and Nomadic Fanatic they couldn't give two shits. So they're winning stuff that they don't even want and don't even know what the hell you're talking about. While these people that are really invested and they feel like they are a part of the bottom of YouTube, are getting pushed aside for people that have no business being included in the bottom of YouTube. So I just think we need to define it. Put a little we already put a label on it, right? It's the bottom of YouTube. So what is it? Everybody on YouTube except 3 people? I don't understand. But I just think that if you're going to, shout out, and I know it's just for fun and it's nothing serious, but if you're going to start patting the back and, pointing the fingers and giving awards to people at the bottom of YouTube, I just think if you define it and the people agree that they are and they want to be a part of it, that they're the ones that really appreciate it. Not Carolyn's RV life. She could give 2 shits. I don't know. I could be wrong. But this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.